from Noizze. I'm here with Oni's Jake. Thank you very much for giving us this time to sort of like speak with you. How are you doing today?
I'm good, man.
Fantastic. Are you pretty stoked about this gig?
Very stoked about this gig.
Yeah. You guys started up in 2014, is this correct?
Yeah.
And it's been pretty good since then.
It's been like a fucking freight train through hell, man. Just steamrolling.
Cool, man.
Just growing.
Have you played many gigs in like the UK?
Yeah, I did a UK tour earlier this year with Devil You Know.
Oh yeah. How's that?
It was good. It was small but good. Not as big as this. Played a lot of small venues in the UK. It's fun.
Okay. That's cool. So how do you find the English audiences for it?
I like it. You know, they don't mosh that much, but they get into it, man. They appreciate it.
That's certainly very true.
Yeah.
Can I ask you to give a bit of a quick biography of the band, just to give us a big impression of who you guys are?
Progressive Canadian metal band. Features a Xylo synth player. Formed in 2014. Have one debut album out, Iron Shore.
Cool.
6-piece.
And things have been going really well since then.
Yeah, that's
which is
great.
And this must be a pretty cool gig for you guys. Are you pretty stoked about it?
Yeah. There's so many people in my band. Like half of them are like they bleed Children of Bodom.
Oh really?
I like them too. Not as much as them.
Yeah.
So they're like
sure.
fanning out every night. You know, get to see Leo. And this is our second tour with Bodom.
Oh, okay.
Our first one was in the U.S.
How do you find doing that?
Dude, they're the coolest group of dudes. I've like probably one of the coolest bands I've met doing it so far, man. They're really cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Yeah. So in terms of sort of like your influences, then you say your bandmates are pretty stoked about Children of Bodom, but what about you? What influences you musically?
Super influenced by like the genty stuff like Meshuggah, Periphery, all that jazz. I like progressive stuff too. I really like I don't know. I like Dream Theater. I like whatever, everything, man. I like a lot of like death metal stuff.
Okay.
Deathcore stuff.
Okay. I find that
new metal, everything, man. I like it all.
Cool, man. In terms of sort of like some of the newer trends in like music and everything, there seems to be a sort of a way that we're kind of almost looking back at some of the older bands to bring that forward.
Oh yeah, I mean everything comes full circle again, for sure.
Yeah.
People get bored of one sound, so they go. You know, everyone gets bored of Axe Effects, and they go back to real amps and everything like that.
Do you prefer to take a bit more of a progressive look at things in your own music? How do you write your music, to be fair?
It's like a fight with 6 dudes. That's how we write our music.
I can imagine actually like...
I'm still bitter about some of the songs on the album.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, like it's never... We don't agree on everything. Ever.
That's really interesting.
So it's just the way it goes, but you know, you get a lot of beauty in the destruction and it comes out the way it is.
I've definitely heard that there's been a lot of frictions with bands that do have like the 6 or plus members. That's quite a full-on band, really.
Oh yeah.
So there's got to be a bit of a clash of like.
Always,
egos.
but like I said, that's when the best ideas come out of.
Yeah, I guess it really tests you and pushes you forward with these things.
Yes, you can see that. I don't know. I'm just writing an album at the end of the day, but
sure.
Whatever.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm pretty stoked about this gig and everything. We also want to try and throw in a couple of like questions to get to know a little bit more about you and this like the industry itself and things like that. So in terms of sort of like the 6 guys touring and everything, how do you find doing tours and everything? Got any like crazy stories of some of the things that's happened to you?
Yo, this tour, man, I haven't been drinking, I haven't been smoking.
Oh really?
I just
Okay.
kind of go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm a dad. I don't really.
Okay.
You know, I got my girl back home. I just kind of play my gig and then I fucking go to bed. I don't know. I just
to be fair,
do my own thing. Everyone's different though. Yeah, I'm kind of a recluse dude. I just do my own thing.
Sure. No, I understand. As it happens, it seems to be this big idea that a lot of the bands that are so passionately felt by the fans, they almost don't quite realise that you've got to juggle these like things. There's not really much money to be made in it. Is that fair to say?
A lot of money to lose in it.
Got to put in a lot of money to make it happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how have you been finding like doing that, juggling all the different lifestyles?
It's rough, man.
But it's paying off, isn't it?
I mean, I'm on tour with Bodom, of course.
Yeah, stupid question from my part.
Of course, it's rough though.
Yeah.
Like touring, you know, you wake up every morning. Where do I go take a shit? That's your first goal. Where am I? What is there to eat around here? What is there to do? Is there a shower at the venue? You know, like those are like the day to day. What's it like being in a band? Those things, those questions.
Very chaotic lifestyle.
Chaotic lifestyle, man.
Almost feral.
Nah, it's fine. Yeah, a little bit. It's fine.
Cool. All right. So what has been like some of the best things that you've enjoyed about being on tour?
Just playing the gigs, man. Singing every day. It's awesome.
You like being on stage and things?
Yeah.
Do you tend to write a lot of music whilst you're on tour?
I like to when we do. Some of the guys, it's like too much, too fast to write on the road, but we have some spare time all day, and we're together. So what better time to write?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I don't want to see these fucking guys when I'm off tour. Fuck that.
Fair enough. Okay. So what would you say for the band and everything? I mean, it's come quite a long way since it first started, actually. You're doing really well for the band that's started up in like 2014. Like, what would you say some of your biggest achievements are so far?
Biggest achievement so far, I don't know. Knotfest, I guess, was cool.
Yeah.
We're on Bloodstock this year.
I was going to say, you've got some exciting stuff coming up.
That's cool stuff coming up, but we haven't achieved it yet, but it's around the horizon. You know, doing the album was huge.
Come to think of it,
I got to go on stage with fucking Howard Jones, Randy Bly, and Max Cavalera, all within the same like 12 months. So that's pretty.
That must have been cool. How was it
pretty
meeting
cool.
them?
Just normal dudes.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So in terms of sort of like what's upcoming for the bands, there's some quite nice steps and things like that. How do you find playing festivals?
Festivals are shitty, man.
Yeah.
Because like everything that will go wrong, that can go wrong, will go wrong in a festival. Like festivals is just throwing shit on stage and fucking hope that your in-ears work. But you know, whatever. Like I guess Europe's not as bad, but in California in the desert, you just get so much sand and dust and dirt and garbage flying around that you inhale all that in. It's really hard to play with that. It's not like an inside bar. It's nothing like that at all. You have elements.
Yeah.
It sounds weird. I don't know. All kinds of shit. But festivals are awesome. I love playing them. And I think every metal band looks forward to that because even some of the biggest metal bands never really escape playing the smaller gigs. But then on the other side of that, you get to go in the summer and play these huge fucking festivals. So it's rad.
Do you prefer larger stages or the more personal?
I don't care. I like it all. I play the same regardless.
That's probably the best album to have on these
exactly.
days. Yeah. Okay, fantastic.
But other stuff on the horizon, we're touring with Devin Townsend coming up, and with Gojira for like 3 days. That must be fucking cool back in the States. And then we're gonna be writing more in May and June.
Cool. Okay, so there's plans for a new album?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely,
When can we hear or see some of that?
I don't know when it's. We're writing it right now, and
take a bit of a while to
more
kind of get
May and June. We'll be writing more. And,
yeah.
Sometime soon there'll be another record.
Okay, well we'll have that to look forward to. Maybe next year is it going to be quite. Sure. Okay, that's fantastic stuff, and it's good to see like things kind of bands like this kind of progressing so much. Cool. We like to throw in a couple of like really random kind of questions.
Go for it,
so if you was to describe your band as a type of cheese, what would it be?
Pepper jack.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Okay, that's an interesting analogy. Cool. And if in terms of if your band was left on a deserted island, how would you guys survive? What would you do?
Eat each other, man. I don't know.
Eat each other.
Probably, yeah.
You make it almost sound like that's the very first thing you do. You just don't like search for help. It's just like, hey, I'm eating them.
Oh man. I don't know.
Cool. And in terms of sort of like aspirations for the future, what would you say like some of the biggest bands that you really want to play with? Yes, sorry.
Like realistic, or can I be like full?
Oh no, they can be dead, living, or anything.
Slipknot. They'd probably be my number one band to play with.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to meet with us today. Really do appreciate that, and I do hope you enjoyed tonight's gig.
I
Been a
will.
pleasure, mate.
It's gonna be awesome.